Hey, it's Rob. I just wanted to talk to you about my new partner, Yardies. They make a game called POLiSH. This is the POLiSH set. Comes in this really nice backpack, really long. And you're probably asking yourself, what is POLiSH? Well, if you're an Ultimate player, you've probably played cups. If you're a disc dogger, you've probably played frickets. There's a lot of different sort of names and versions of the game. You may have also heard of Frisbee. Very similar. So we'll check in the POLiSH backpack and see what comes with it. So it comes with some coolers for drinks. No matter what you're drinking on a hot day, it'll keep them nice and cool. Comes with 2 discs. The nice thing about these discs is they're actually really good quality. They're not cheap Frisbees. Okay, they're not Discraft or Innova. There's no brand on them, but they're pretty nice. They have the Yardies brand on them. So 2 discs in the front pocket. Then I'm gonna put up the big pocket, and this is where the actual set is. So there's 4 bottles. Really nice machinery on this. So they're really high quality bottles. You'll see what those are for soon. And this is the POLiSH set. So there's 2 poles that come with it. They have 2 pieces and the base. And then there's another disc in here. So 3 discs and 4 bottles. So I take the base pole and screw it into the base itself. So very easy to set up. Just basically screw it together. Okay, if you've ever played cups before, at least when I've played, we played with bamboo sticks, which really aren't that durable at all. A disc hits them and they break. Another Frisbee game you may have heard of is called Can Jam. Okay, so Can Jam is not very high quality at all. It's like basically just plastic garbage cans almost, it looks like. Okay, whereas the POLiSH set is really good quality. This is metal. This top actually spins off. So really good quality. Red part is metal, and this part is plastic. Pretty hard to do it like that, but pretty neat. Like I said, really good quality. And it has their brand on it, so Yardies, yardiesUS.com if you want to find out more. Okay, pretty straightforward. Bottle on top. So I'm in some pretty thick grass. Okay, it sits pretty level. If you've ever seen those bouncing clowns that you punch, okay, so it will rock back and forth. If you hit it hard enough, it'll definitely rock over. If you're playing like poolside or something where there's a cement deck, it'll probably be a lot more sturdy. But the name of the game, at least with POLiSH, is we have these poles. You can set them any distance apart. Okay, obviously the further, the more difficult, closer the easier it's going to be. Okay, so you might have one there and then the other one 20 feet away. And you have teams. Okay, so the goal is to knock the bottle off. If I knock the bottle off, you get a point, or if you're older, above drinking age, then you can, holding a drink in your hand, have a drink. So it can be played as a drinking game. It can be played just as a fun game for points. You don't necessarily need to even have the bottles. You can just hit the pole. So this would actually be really good for throwing practice. Okay, so you don't need to lug around a disc golf basket. You can just practice hitting the pole. For example, I'm playing a disc golf tournament this weekend, and we're using tones. So we're not using baskets, we're using tones a little bit bigger than this, but this would be great practice. Okay, but you'll see if I hit the pole, the bottle's gonna fall off pretty easily, okay? They're not gonna break. Okay, they're one piece, but really good quality set. So if you have a little bit of money to spend, you wanna have a nice game, a nice Frisbee game to take traveling, whether you go to the beach, go camping, in your friend's backyard. It's a fantastic game. They're my new partner. Check them out, yardiesUS.com. I'll have a link in the description below. And it's all about playing catch, inventing games. So I have these poles. Yeah, I could put the bottle on top, but you could also make up other games. You could put them closer together, more than a disc width apart, and then you can make the game to be, you have to try and throw it between. Okay, that would be similar to cups or frigates. Whereas Frisbee would be, you have to knock it off. Okay, but again, this is their new game called POLiSH. Check them out online. Thanks.